This video is brought to you by Mubi, a curated streaming service dedicated to elevating great cinema from all around the globe. Get a whole month free at Mubi.com/Dustin.
Before you came, it's but a line of waste. Here or not here, I live under your steps, so I'd stay so far away from me for now. In my sleep, can you hear me think of your face and how you look today? So if you are not through when all
It is 5 a.m. I'm in Nice, the south of France, and I decided to wake up to watch the sunrise and take a little swim. So that's what I'm doing. It's just on my summer bucket list, and this is the only few days I will have a beach for a while, so it's now or never. This is crazy. Dude, at least these are freaking smooth rocks. The other beach we went to the other day, sharp rocks. Hurt so fucking bad. But this isn't too bad. I did it. Oh my gosh. I already feel so accomplished in my day. And it's only 6 a.m. It's so freaking beautiful. Oh my god. I'm so glad I did this. I actually wasn't gonna do this. Last night I was kind of second guessing. Just waking up for the sunrise and then going to cold water. It's a lot of like mind obstacles. But I did it and now I feel freaking phenomenal and accomplished. There's actually some people that are swimming as well. This is freaking crazy. I'm in the south of freaking France, man. Oh my god. Like life. Some people don't get to experience this, so I'm really grateful. I don't know. It's like, and this is like the bluest water I've ever seen. It's like Gatorade. It's crazy. Like, it's so crazy. I've just been so happy the past few months. I've been like on a high. I don't even know. This is beautiful, and I need to go back in the water, so that's what I'm gonna do. Unreal. Just my entire life, ever since I started traveling, has felt like a movie. I'm seeing the most beautiful views. I'm doing the most coolest things. I'm meeting the most beautiful people. Like yesterday, I quite literally just started talking to random people in my kitchen, and one of the girls I just became friends with. We spent the morning together, went to the farmer's market, picked up fresh fruit, and then my hostel mate was like, do you want to hang out? I'm like, yeah. So then me and my new friend and my hostel mate, who's also my new friend, we were gonna go to the beach, and then my friend I made another friend in the hostel, literally checking in, and then he just decided to come right to the beach with us. So then all four of us just went to this beautiful bay area. Then we just spent the day together, and then we went to another beach, and then we got dinner, and we all just hung out and like enjoyed each other's company, and it worked, and it was beautiful. And I love connecting with human beings, and we were literally all strangers yesterday, and now we're friends, and it's crazy. And I tried snails yesterday, really yummy. So that was kind of my day yesterday. I was gonna work, but then, you know, opportunity came to make some life memories, and I took it. I also wanted to take this chance to give you guys a little life update. and talk about this thing I wanted to talk about for a while. I think in general, I've just been really happy the past few months. Even the 2 months, 3 months before I moved out of Los Angeles, I've just been experiencing so many amazing things, and the world has been treating me very kindly. I think a part of me lately has been stressing a lot about work and money and stuff and success. Honestly though, having such a fulfilling personal life has been really making up for that. After my travels, I think I do have to lock in a little bit with my work stuff, but right now I'm just gonna enjoy life. I'm freaking in my young 20s. This is the time to do this. I don't need everything figured out and set in stone and to be the most successful person in the world, and that's fine because there's so much life experience like this. I do tend to be a natural person who is always about career, and I would put career over anything. I think at the end of the day, I also at my core know that life is about experiencing it and living it, and not just working for a career that looks beautiful on the outside and it seems to have everything I want, all the opportunities I want, but you can always work towards that, you know? And also, I did go on a date maybe about a week ago when I was in Florence, and it was probably the most romantic date I've ever been on. Although I feel like it was because we were in Florence and it was just a very romantic and beautiful city. Like every corner we turned was the most beautiful setting ever, so that probably helps. But it was just a really, really good date. Okay, those people just said konnichiwa to me. That was not chill. But I'm not gonna let that kill my energy right now. I will say I have experienced a little bit of racism from the French. It's true. A little bit, guys. Right. Anyway, back to the date. I haven't been able to stop thinking about this person. Maybe it's just because I was high on the European air, but I just felt like I was in a movie. I genuinely felt like I was in Before Sunrise, which is one of my favorite movies if you guys did not know. I was literally walking the streets of Europe, not Vienna, but Florence, just as beautiful, just as romantic. We got sandwiches and we walked around, went to the Piazza Michelangelo and watched the sunset, although there was no sunset that day because it was too cloudy. And then we just literally walked around for hours, and we went to a photo booth. We took cute vintage photo booth film photos, and then we walked to this big Ferris wheel that they had in Florence at the time. I think they just had like a little carnival set up for that week, and sadly when we actually got there it was already closed. So then we just ended up sitting at this little like platform with the statue on it right in front of the Ferris wheel, and we're just like watching the Ferris wheel and talking and stuff, and we kissed in front of the Ferris wheel, which felt crazy. I've had another really movie moment kiss. I kissed someone while I was at a music festival and Cigarettes After Sex was playing right in front of us. We literally kissed to Cigarettes After Sex live, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I've just been really, really lucky. And then in that moment, I like sat back and was like, am I literally in Before Sunrise right now? Also, we had like encounters with strangers and one oddball, which in Before Sunrise they did as well. We were just walking around the city having like long conversations about things, and it was beautiful and it was great, and they were so sweet. I walked into the date. It was honestly like a spur of the moment, like an hour or 2 hours before we were like, oh yeah, let's go on a date. I literally had no thoughts or any expectation. I was just like, okay, let me just do this real quick and then I'll go to bed, because it was my last night in Florence and I had an early train in the morning. And also they had a train the next day as well. It was both their last nights in Florence, which makes it oddly even more romantic. That was both our last nights in Florence. Also, by the way, this person is from California, 2 hours away from me. What are the odds that I just happen to find another Californian who lives in Northern California? But that's dangerous, because that gives me hope. I don't like being hopeful when it comes to romance. I don't like getting disappointed. I'm just trying not to expect anything. I'm trying to live in the moment. If it all turns out to just be that one good date, I'm happy with that. And I want to keep it that way. Whatever happens, happens, but I'm grateful for whatever already has happened. And honestly, it was crazy because that week I was talking to my friend about how a date in Florence would be so romantic and I would love to go on one. And literally, last minute, on my last night in Florence, I went on a date and I was right. It was so great. Ugh. Bleh. I hate that. It doesn't help that I put our photo booth strips in my journal. So every time I open my journal, I see those pictures. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. They're so cute. I wish I could spend more time with them, but we're both traveling to different places, so we won't be able to see each other again, at least for the summer. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some food and change. I'm cold and hungry. It is my last day in Nice. I decided to take a day trip to Menton. Strawberries. Désolé, je n'ai pas le temps comme ça. Merci.
Merci, bonne journée, au revoir.
Strawberries. Lay out on the beach every day and eat fresh fruit. These are insane. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. They're so good. They were €7, but worth it. So far, I've been doing a pretty good job at journaling my entire trip. This is just like a bunch of random papers and tickets and things that I collected from my travels. This is specifically like from Rome. I have my tickets to the Colosseum and Vatican, my train cards, my postcard sticker trackers. This is like from a restaurant I ate at. This is like a photo strip of a random girl I found and ripped up like Amelie. A brief intermission for today's sponsor. We know them, we love them. Mubi. Mubi is a curated streaming service dedicated to elevating great cinema from all around the globe. From iconic directors to emerging auteurs, there's always something new to discover. With Mubi, each and every film is hand-selected by its team of curators. Discover the best of cinema at your fingertips, streaming anytime, anywhere. This month, I watched The Fall, directed by Tarsum Singh. In silent-era Hollywood, stuntman Roy Walker, played by Lee Pace, is brought to a hospital after an onset accident. There, he befriends a young girl and tells her a fantastical tale of epic heroes taking revenge on an evil ruler. The story transports her from the hospital into the exotic landscapes of her imagination. This movie has actually been very difficult to find online since its limited release in 2007, but The Fall is finally available to stream in a restored 4K version. I really enjoyed this movie. It really takes you into a fantasy of vibrant colors, but it's also so heartbreaking. A fun fact I learned behind the shooting of this film is that it was shot in 28 different locations, which almost bankrupted the filmmaker. But honestly, worth it. It's a visual feast from the stunning cinematography, locations, and costumes by Aiko Ishioka, and The Fall is now streaming on Mubi. If you like to watch The Fall or the many other movies they offer, you can try Mubi free for 30 days at mubi.com/Dustin. That's mubi.com/Dustin for a whole month of great cinema for free. Discover the best of cinema at your fingertips, streaming anytime, anywhere. As most of you guys probably already know, I really love movies, and the past 3 months since I've been out of the States, I rarely got to watch any movies. When I was in London, actually, I was so desperately missing movies that I just took the time to go to a theater with my friend and watch a movie. And actually, while I was in London, I ended up meeting a lot of the Mubi team, and I went to one of their events, and everyone was so sweet, and it was just really cool to see the team behind Mubi and the people that I talked to when I worked with them for my videos. And honestly, I just love working with Mubi, and I love movies, and the fact that I get to work with a film-related brand like Mubi is just so surreal, such a dream. Thank y'all for your support. Anyway, back to the video. I am in the Garden of Luxembourg, and I am hosting a meetup, my first ever meetup, today in about, I think, an hour or two. This is so cool.
I feel like everyone's making friends.
Yes! I love it. Today we're taste testing French snacks. Lulu's, we got Lulu's.
And one mama.
Are these not like basically the same snack?
No, it's
Chocolate and bread?
Now I have
The little with caramel? I was just reminiscing about the meetup while editing this video, so I just wanted to come on here and say thank you to everyone who came to my first ever meetup. It's actually crazy that my first ever meetup was in Paris, which is so random, but I wouldn't have asked it for any other way. Like, it was so surreal, it was a dream. It was just really cool to see the people who support me and watch my videos and my audience in real life, in the flesh, beyond the screen, and it was also cool to see everyone interacting with each other. I don't know why, but I feel like my audience is just so genuine and wholesome, and at that meetup, I feel like people were genuinely becoming friends, and even afterwards, like, a few of us went to the jazz club after, and we danced and we swung dance together, and we hung out throughout the week. I genuinely, like, became friends with the people at the meetup. It makes me really happy, not only the fact that my audience is so wholesome and interesting, cool and talented and amazing, and you guys are all able to, like, become friends with each other, but also that I'm able to actually be friends with you guys. And even in London, I hosted another meetup as well, and we all went dancing at the club after. Okay, like, what other YouTuber has an audience like that can be doing that? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe a lot, but I just think it's really cool that I have that, and I'm really, really grateful for it. I guess this is all to say I'm just really grateful for every single one of you, even the people that I didn't meet, but for those of you who came to my meetup, you guys know who you are. Thank you, I love you guys, and I appreciate all the support, and thank you for watching my videos. I didn't know I had an audience worldwide like that. Genuinely, I feel like I ran into so many people than I was expecting, just randomly throughout my travels in Europe, like just on the streets and stuff, and every interaction I can confidently say was so good. Usually when I meet people, I feel like it's just like a quick picture and they go, but every single person that said hello to me, we actually conversated and I got to know them, and in hindsight, it's like such an odd thing that I'm just like meeting these random people who watch me online, but it's just such a cool experience. And I'm so grateful, I'm so appreciative. So, thank you. Thank you.
less than 2 hours. Oh, come on.
I hate the last two. Ready? Boom. Jump scare.
This one's hot.
Thank you. Or maybe I'll come back another day.
Maybe.
But 6-0, maybe I'm done. We got the cheapest bottle of wine, Merlot. 2 wine glasses I stole from the hostel. My leftover baguette, and leftover cheese, and a wine opener. Bon appetit. I don't know how to properly do this.
I think it's like that, yeah.
How far do I go? I think we close.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know how to do this. I'm scared. I'm gonna break the cork.
I feel like Mariana knows how to do it.
I know, I wish Mariana was
like
here.
this.
Do you know how to open wine? Can you help? I've never opened one before. I need a tutorial.
You have to do so you can push with this.
Oh, okay. So twist more?
Yes.
Oh.
So that's how you do it.
It's hard.
I'm scared.
I am too.
Hold on, let me try.
Ah, there you go.
I think you can.
Oh, full now?
Ah, you got it. Don't fall into the river.
You want to come help?
Nice.
Yeah.
Merci, thank you. Success. We did it. Cheers.
Thank you.
It smells cheap.
Like us.
Yeah. I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower for the first time. Whoa! Low-key, the Olympic sign is so ugly. doing it?
No.
Close.
Oh, yeah.
Mais c'est toi qui m'as reculé.
Ah, non. Mais
No.
it's not working.
I only have a minute. We